Blessings and more blessings, my powerful MBP family. Blessings to each and every one of you. This week they call it Holy Week, right? Today is Holy Thursday. Everybody is trying to get their fish and their things going as the tradition is. Please remember to go over to Each One Helps One. That's my faceless YouTube channel, guys, and on that channel it's all religious, and on there you'll have the resurrection, you have the crucifixion, you have the Holy Week, you have something there, Jamaican Joy Holy Week. Please go over and support, guys. We're growing already. We already have 30 subscribers, so please go over, watch the videos, enjoy them, feel uplifted, feel motivated. The short posts on are just from the Bible, passages of just pure upliftment. We're in trying times, and regardless of what our situation is, we need a little upliftment. So that's what I created for you guys. That's what my mind says. Instead of just this, Miss Best Productions, then let's create something where you can go over, and the videos are not controversial. They're not about me, but they're about God Himself. Everything is from the Bible, just in a more animated form, and something you can listen to and give God the glory. Today I am coming back with another reflection, and these reflections, especially the one about young Jayda, right? The one about Titchfield High School that won the Schools Challenge quiz. Just stick around for a moment with me, guys, and listen to them and hear my reflection on them. There are a few other things that I want to reflect on, but right now I want to stop to say thank you for all your support. Thank you so much. It's a time you're celebrating in different shapes and forms. You're eating your Easter bun and cheese. I'm allergic to cheese, so no bun and cheese over here. But we're giving thanks anyways. We're really giving thanks. I miss the family. All of them, they're out together. I'm grateful to God for that. They're spending some time together. Grayson is on vacation, so they decided to link up with with his aunts, and so they're all hanging out as Grayson enjoy his vacation with his little sister Gia. So let's just lift them up in prayer as I lift your children up and your grandchildren up as well. Please lift mine up, keep them close, and just remind God to not forget them, not forsake them, but to continue to open doors of blessings for them. And as He does that for my kids, I pray likewise for your kids, that God will do the same, will open doors. Today I saw something with Colas Smith TV. I used to watch Colas, but wasn't so, in love with him. But then my cousin came, and she actually went to meet him in White Plains when he went to New York last year. And as she stayed here with us, she watched a lot of the videos, and I found myself just watching and looking and seeing how he has affected the young people in his community. Today as he is in New York, to host something on the 18th, and you know, he had a talk with Clymer, the adoptive son, and guys, my heart was just touched because as an educator, I see so many young children, especially boys, whose fathers are not in the homes, who and there's no one to take on the role to give them that fair chance. And you watch them falling through the cracks. You watch them being more and more disrespectful, deceitful, angry, malicious, just hateful. And oftentimes all I can say to them, listen, I'm doing the best I can do for you. I can't adopt you. I can't do anything more than to encourage you and to give you something to eat if you're hungry. But you can't blame me because I didn't create the problems that you have. You can't blame us. But you've just got to use what you have to build. So as he spoke to his son, Clymer, I felt good inside. I really have to say more power to you, young man. You have done well. You're doing the things that God asked us to do, to look out for the fatherless, to look out for those who have the orphans, the widows. And as you go forth and do the good you do, may God continue to just open those doors to you. Just open them wide and make sure when they're open that they're filled with blessings, because you have been a blessing to others. It doesn't take much to be kind, to give back. It doesn't take much. As much as we think that, oh, me not have it, forgive me, not have it, me not do this, me not do that. That's not what God wants to hear, because I'm telling you guys, when you do the little you do, you'll be shocked to know the blessings that God has in store for you. So let us never be weary of doing good. Let us continue to do good, because when we do it, he says, you might not know it, but understand this, that the little you did for one of those down there, he said, we did it unto him. We did it for him. And so tonight I just want to remind you, and to remind you to go over to Each One Helps One, and to continue to support this channel as well. As you watch the videos, like the videos, have good conversation with me, contribute to the conversation. Tell me what you want to hear next, and so that, you know, I can be prepared to come out and give you what you want to hear. Don't make it crazy, but just know that I can select from something that you need help with. Somebody had asked me to go look out for prices of furniture. Miss Lynn, I am honestly, the only place I know in this area is Ashley's Furniture and Courts. I don't know. I know there are other places, but I really don't know, because I had no need to really shop big time for furniture, because as I said, I'm renting here. I am not fully planted here as yet. I am trying to see how things are and how I can cope without my children around me. I want to see how that works before I put myself into any commitments here in Jamaica. Jamaica is expensive. It is unnecessarily expensive. Jamaica's prices are catered to people who are returning home and who has money to spend. You go in some supermarkets and it is all stacked out for those people who are returning here. And so because of that, I really, you know, I said I'm going to do a little haul one day and to show you, compare the prices, to let you know Jamaica sometimes seems like it's even more expensive than America. So tonight my reflections are a few. As I said, I'll talk about little Jayda, who went to college at age 14, finished her first year already. And so I want to use her story to encourage young people who are doing the best they can do. Again, let me take this time out to say thank you guys, all of you who have donated to the scholarship fund. These are the little things, guys, we can do. This is my little way of helping children to make their realities, all the dreams become realities. Because when they go to school and they work hard and they try, it's not a good sound when you hear, oh boy, me know you passed my picnic, but me can't send you a Westwood, me can't send you and when you have to go on and mush it, or you have to go on any other local college where you're not local high school, that they're not going to get the strength of what they need to continue building. And so, thanks to all of you who have contributed. And if you still want to contribute, it's not too late, guys. Just keep contributing. Right now, we say we're going to award 10 kids 15,000, but if you give more, I can add more to it. If we can give 25,000 to a kid, that's half of their book monies right there. And parents will only have to find the other half. So, continue to support, guys. These are the reasons why I say, when we listen, the needs are great. The needs are great. I know we build houses, we do these things, but I have not felt more like a sense of goodness inside as the scholarship fund. Because I said, people who we build houses for, when you look and see how they treated the houses, people who have lived in certain situations all their lives, it's hard, and we have to think about this. A lot of people we use that to generate views and funds to come in. The more views we get is the more our revenue. This month I have no revenue, little or no revenue, I'm not gonna say. But this month has been a chillaxing month, it seems. So, with all that aside, I'm still hopeful, I'm still here. And so we'll continue onward. But as they build these homes, some people are putting in, instead of giving them a pit toilet, they're giving them indoor toilets, and people don't have water. Even if they get a water tank, when it's empty, there's no water. But that's fine. Give them the pit toilet. But when they put in electricity into homes where people are not working, I don't understand it anymore. Because we did it when we did the houses in St. Elizabeth on another channel. But then you see the devastation. People are not working, they can't pay light bill. People are not working, they can't pay Wi-Fi bill. People are not working, they can't buy water to put in the tanks. And so it just it made your heart sad when you look at the outcome of people's hard-earned money. A lot of times they say things that come too easy, it never lasts, because if people don't know the value, they didn't put hard work into it, if they contributed nothing to it, easy come, easy go. They don't take care of it. But more power to those of you who appreciate and who continue to to build on what you get to make it better. So today I want to talk quickly and send condolences to the driver of the highest bus that plunged into the waters of Flatbridge. This happened, was it the 14th? It happened a few days ago. I can't imagine. Flatbridge has been there forever. I remembered when there was not even a light at Flatbridge. You would take the chance to go, you wait, they go, they wait, and people would go and wait until everybody got across. And then after that, a few years later, I noticed that they put up lights there, so you have to wait on one side, and and that bridge has been quite interesting, and over the years nobody has engineered anything to kind of just hold the bridge together, hold the sides, so that people not running over these sides. As I looked at the picture of the man coming, maybe he took the corner too wide. I don't know if he fell asleep. I don't know if he was looking at his phone. I don't know, but how wide he took that to come around when he was supposed to be in the middle. I don't know. But he ended up over in that dirty, murky water. Because with a lot of rain and everything coming, the river is going to flood. It's going to come, things will wash down, and the water was so muddy, and there was no hope for him. There was no hope for him. So condolences to the family. I don't know if they had young children, another fatherless child. another widow to fight through life, fight the fight alone. But may God give them comfort as they go through this time. Then we have, people are talking now about more concerns about the perpetrators. A lot of young kids, they're on TikTok. They're out there tweaking and twerking and gyrating and doing the things that their God-given hips, the African hips, have empowered them with. But in doing so, remember that there are still those sick ones lurking in their dark basements, lurking in little places, lurking and watching and trying to just make it hard for them, right? So we know that children are vulnerable. They get on there and people and they get excited when people like their videos and like what they're doing, and then it turns into something else. You have kids out there playing games. You don't know who are sitting in the dark rooms joining in the games with these children and what conversations they're having, what questions they're asking these children. We also have businesses of the games that they have there that they could pay. I don't know if you remember when Candy Crush came out. When Candy Crush came out, you know how much it cost me on that foolish thing? Because it was so nice, and it always just get to that point where you need to get rid of one more piece of chocolate to go to the next level. And what they do, 99 cents would give you five more whatever to play, 5 more chances to play. And you keep going, and this thing was so addictive. And 99 cents didn't seem like much. So you just keep adding your 99 cents until reality hits you and understand that it's not a joke. It's a serious business. And they're just those people who, all the games that used to be just nice free games, they took them in and they wanted to update the new versions, because on the new versions now, you're playing and then you have the hiccups where you're forced to buy something, or you wait 24 hours before you can continue playing. That's where we are. Everything is money. And I'm not saying people shouldn't find ways to generate their wealth, but we have to be smart as well, because we have to know when to stop. And with little children, it gets exciting. They get to this point and they need to. I don't want to start over. And so this is where they catch them. One little boy, I can tell you, as I reflect on this, and to ask parents to be vigilant. Stop giving these children these things and not focusing. This young man, the mom worked, and sometimes you call her to support at school. She figures that we're bothering her. She wouldn't support us with these 2 boys. But this young one who was in the 6th grade, I remembered when she came to the school bawling, because what? The little boy, she gave him her card information to just buy one, I don't know what you call it though. Like, he's playing the game and she gives it so he could buy something, like he could pay for a game then, or pay for, just buy whatever they buy to play their game. What she didn't know was that the little boy, these businesses, even you as an adult, you buy things and they want to know if you should check this box to keep the card on file. That means they could, every time you go on to purchase, it says it would be easier. Don't take the easy way out. You plug in your number every time. Do not fall prey into these things, because that's what the little boy did. He checked that box, so he didn't need mama's card anymore. And when the mother found out for that month when she got her bill, that little boy spent over $2,000. Over $2,000 on those games. I think it was a Call of Duty or something out there that they had to buy time, they buy more time, they buy more whatever they're buying. Over $2,000. She came there crying. So we have to be careful. We have to be vigilant, keep our eyes wide open as to what these children are doing. Too often we get caught up with work. I cannot give up my life. And you're out there, you're living your life, and that's good. But remember that technology will raise your child for you, and it will cost you dearly. Then we want to say kudos to one Mr. Radcliffe Curlew, who donated $500,000 to his former high school, the New Forest High School, to help with the auditorium fund. A man of my own heart. Yes, if we help and we give back, no matter how small, guys, it makes a huge difference. So thanks to all of you, my powerful subscribers, who have donated to the MVP Scholarship Fund. It's not about Miss Bev. I don't need it for myself, but I need it to help those children who have the potential to do well and just need somebody to just give them a little cushion as they go forth. As I said, when I passed my scholarship for St. Elizabeth Technical High School, the sound of Granny's voice resounding in my head. My pitney me not have it. $600 then. $600 for room and board to start. And I couldn't go because Granny didn't have it. And no one else, my mom's family, didn't think I was quality enough to take a chance on me. I wish they did, because I proved them that they should have. But that's how life is, you know. Whatever we can do. I don't give clothing and stuff like that to people. And, you know, even when I shipped barrels after COVID, all the barrels I shipped was just food and items like those. I never shipped clothing because, you know, you have enough. And a lot of us, we have too much. And we don't throw away anything. So we have more than too much. And we can only wear one piece on our backs each time. Then we have we're going to talk now about, there's a lot of little things here. We're going to talk now about the schools challenge. The schools challenge. And what I want to say about the schools challenge, Grace, I remembered fondly years ago when we had only JBC, and we looked forward to those 7 o'clock in the evening with Dennis Hall, with his, oh my God, that voice, when it was time for schools challenge. And we would cheer on the teams, I always had a problem with the teams from Kingston because I always said they're in the inner city. They have opportunities galore. I loved when the country schools were in you know, vying for a big top position, you know, until they knock them out, because I'm telling you, experience is a thing, you know. If you look at kids who go away to high school and look at kids who didn't go away to high school, it's a different attitude. Their self-confidence is different. Their whole attitude on life is so different. I have always been shy. I'm still shy even today. I mean, I don't know how I became a teacher and how I lasted for so many years. Because when you don't get the exposure you need, you tend to not have enough to contribute to conversations. You don't have much to offer, and so you just keep quiet and become that wilting flower on the wall. But those kids who have gone out to high schools have been exposed to things, they have a different take on life. And worse if they're in the big old cities, you can't tell them nothing. And so I watch them, Kingston College, Camp, all them big kids up there, how they would just go at it. And today, I look back and I wondered, and they got a little something, but now when you look at it today, it's a new difference. It is very different. And so this evening, not just this evening, but not yesterday, because I prepared to do this. I started preparing for this reflection, I think on Monday. And on Friday, the Titchfield High School students, they are the champions. They are the champions for the school's challenge quiz. They've been the winners. So I found myself reflecting on the abundance of gifts that they received and the quality of gifts that they received. So let me tell you all, it was a big haul. The laptops, the tablets, the vouchers, the school received a lot. The medals, the trophies, they got trips, the family of the winners, they got trips to different places. I tell you that they had packages for the winners, and so the MP Vaz pledged for the team, coaches, and immediate family members a weekend at Beaches Bascabel. That's up there in Portland. And then the team members only and the coaches, they got a day at Moon Palace Hotel to relax and unwind. Then he gave laptops to the coaches, the members, and of the team, and he says, I'm giving this because I'm the Minister of Technology. So did that come from taxpayers' money, or did it come from his pocket? Well, I guess because they're the winners, even if it's taxpayers' money, they got all of that. Then East Portland MP, another Vaz, Mrs. Vaz, she donated $400,000 to the winning team. Then you had the mayor of Port Antonio, Mr. Paul Thompson, who also handed out $500,000 to the winners and their coaches. My people, so with all of this, I had to think. Really, I was like surprised. I had to blink twice and ask, did they win a quiz or rob a well-stocked electronics store? It was a lot. So, but as I smiled at their joy, I also started thinking, what if every winning team, whether quarterfinalists, semifinalists, or champions, had a standard price package? What if this school's challenge sit down and decide on just what it is that should be given to the winners? Right? What if every winning team had a standard? This is what you'll get if you're the winners. What if we created a price structure that is fair, balanced, and still celebrates different levels of the achievement? Because while abundance is beautiful, fairness builds trust. And we want every child who makes it to that stage to feel seen. It would be nice to have them, all of them, be celebrated and supported. So I'm not saying to take away, but I'm just saying that it's about lifting everyone up. Lifting everyone up. A unified approach could make the whole experience richer, more meaningful, and more motivating for students and sponsors alike. So now, don't get me wrong, people. I'm talking about Titchfield. They worked hard. They beat the boys in Kingston. But as I clap for Titchfield, let me say this, that they walked away like tech royalty, and they earned it. They got a lot of cash and they earned it. But maybe next time we make sure every winner gets a slice of the prize. Not just the whole bakery. Let everybody get a little piece of it. You know, not just one team getting the whole bakery to walk away with. After all, we're building minds, not just moments. Everybody look at the winner and the moment, but it has been, you know, it has been not just a one moment, but, you know, it has been a journey. So let's make it sweet, make it fair, and full of flavor for everyone as we continue to support these young minds. And before I say to you to sleep well, let's go back and look at little Jayda. Young Jayda just 15 this year, already finished 1 year in college, UTech. So I want to encourage, and again, I say we do our part by contributing to the scholarship fund. If we're able to support one child, we have done something good. We're looking to support 10 children, and that's 10 children who probably would have not have gotten the opportunity. So we're hoping for 10 children or more to do well on the PEP. We're waiting for the results, because it's with the results that we'll know how to navigate. I personally thought it would have taken us more than a month to get the donations. At first I felt so dejected, it didn't even seem like it was going to happen, because it started off so rockily, and I was just like, no, I don't want to, you know, and people, the negative connotations, and the, you know, people are funny, because you don't listen to their thing, then they feel like they walk away from you. So there was no love in the first place. When we love and we respect and we're supporting, it's just like it's a family. It's a husband and wife. You don't hate your husband or hate your wife because he or she didn't agree that the blue pen is the best. If they have a choice and say, well, I like the red because it's popping and you could, then just respect it and still love and keep going. But some people left me, left my channel, left the MVP family. Never came back, never leave another comment, never. And I still go to their channel and I still like their videos. I might not leave a comment because maybe they don't want me on their channel, but I still go watch their video because that's who I am. I've been supporting a lot of channels. I go, I support, hey guys, I'm here supporting, each one helps one, and I subscribe and I leave my comment and I like the videos. I might not follow them up to watch more videos and more videos because sometimes, again, the content is not what excites me. But I go, but sometimes they never come back to me and say, oh, I see you're supporting me. But it was fine with me. So when I started the scholarship fund, I was so, first, oh, we don't want the video to go fund me. We had to scrap things, and I was like, but when I'm there, God is saying, my child, listen, pick up your little shoulders and understand. And there were people saying to Miss Bev, don't give up, these parents need it. Mr. Copey, he was one of the loudest cheerleaders. He said, Miss Bev, I've been here. Even though I went to England and came back, I've been here. I see the needs. Please, please do not give up on what you plan to do. If God put it in your heart, it means that you need to help these parents. Help these children. Sister Ernestine, she called out, she says, don't do it. Trending Live TV. And all of you, oh my God, Lady G, all of you, you're there telling me, don't give up. And by the way, as I'm talking about this, Marmar, I want you to watch a video, Marmar, and tell me how things are going, Marmar. We have a story. Marmar started her own business. And these are the things, guys. Just support somebody, encourage, empower. Don't sit on your testimonies. Encourage somebody. Lift somebody up. And then go over to Each One Helps One. And there's nothing I'm asking for over there, guys. I might say Each One Helps One. But it's really uplifting stories from the Bible that is over there. There's nothing asking from you yet. But just go over and support. And so we're looking at young Jayda, and you know, I'm saying now we're going to look at, this is a call to the young minds and those parents who have those young children who are showing potential. Don't give up on them. Guys, you see this little Kayla? Kayla is reading. Listen, I told Kayla, you can watch a video in here. I'm going to do a video on her soon. I said, you can watch. I'm not putting on the kids' YouTube for you. My son had created a channel there for kids, for the kids' YouTube. I said, when you're getting TV time, you better be able to read the title of what you want to watch. Let me tell you something, guys. This little child, the teacher told me, Kayla, when she came, a non-reader. When I say non-reader, I'm telling you, she couldn't look at a two-letter word and put it together and read it. I'm telling you. And I had asked them, could you please put her back in first grade so she could learn something? They said, no, she's at the age for second. She got to go to second. Plus first grade was full. And they put her in. And I worked with the teacher. I supported her. I donated things. I did everything I could. And all I begged her, I said, don't give up on her. And her with me, and let me tell you something. This picnic now, the TV go on, and as she just read off things, fright me to the Missy D. Mwango, and little Kayla said it out. Guys, let me tell you. Listen, I was watching a little everything Jamaican, and with the old man, they went to say, and the man can sing. And the man kept me say, it's the nicest little man. I'm telling you, as I get older, I want to be like them. Just love to sing and make people feel good. And when Mr. Little Girl get up and go up there, and even though the writing was a little stylish, and Kayla go up there and read a little something Jamaican. And I'm like, she knew the word Jamaica, and it was Jamaica was a spelling word way back. She knew the word. She knew little. The only thing was everything. She knew thing, but she couldn't give the every because the extra E after the V. But let me tell you guys, watching TV now sometimes I get to like, please stop already. I'm trying to watch the thing because she's just reading the words. The teacher said yesterday, she said, not yesterday, yesterday, because I had to speak to her yesterday. They went on a trip yesterday. I had to divert because as I think of little Jayda, I know Kayla's foundation was shaky. She didn't even have the foundation. But I see now that as you're showing interest and you're helping her, that she has a chance in life. She has a chance. And so as the teacher said, Mrs. Salmon, Mrs. Black, I will let you know that Kayla, she came in a non-reader and she went up 2 levels. And now I can tell you that Kayla is comfortably reading at the first grade level. And some of you might say, oh, but she's in second grade. No, for me, that is total awesomeness. For me, that is total awesomeness, guys. Your prayers are working. Continue to lift up this little girl. Continue to lift her up. Endless opportunities and possibilities are out there for her. Endless. So just continue to lift her up. Here's little Jayda's situation. So in every generation, there are bright lights in all of them. Maybe this is the only bright light gonna be in her family. I told you about her mom. I remember when she begged sugar. I remembered when there was nothing going on for her. I remembered when her daughter died and she was in the morgue for months, not because she was waiting for family to come, but because she couldn't come up with the money, enough money to get the body so she could bury it. Maybe this little one is going to make that change. And little Jayda, young people rise up with passion, with purpose, and the power to inspire. She's an inspiration. I'm praying the day will come when she can write her story so she can inspire others who've been in the situation like her. I wasn't in the full situation. My mom didn't die, but I didn't have a father. And my mom wasn't present. But I had a grandmother. Jayda Wright is one of those lights. She reminds us that age is not a barrier to greatness. I put it in Kayla said every day. You're filled with greatness and goodness and power and kindness. The kid is filled with kindness. And because of that, I know that the prayers you pray for her and the prayers I pray for her and with her, that God is going to open up doors for her. Very kind little girl. She has her challenges. She's not perfect. Not perfect. Sometimes she... But I don't give up on her. So here's young Jayda, right? She reminds us that age is not a barrier to greatness, and that dreams, when combined with discipline, can shape the world. And this is from the Gleaner. Jayda's journey is a living message to every young person. You are not too young to matter. Whether you are in a small classroom, a quiet community, or a standing alone with a big dream, or just standing alone with a big dream, your voice counts. Your ideas have value. Your kindness, your effort, your refusal to give up, they are all seeds of change. So to the young minds, be bold, be curious, ask questions, explore your talents, and speak up even if your voice shakes. You were born with something the world needs. Like Jayda, you can be a leader, a light, a living example, and what's possible. A living example of what's possible when heart meets hard work. Don't wait for permission to shine. Shine now. And the world is watching. So we know the story of Jayda, that she went to college. She's at UTech, and she finished her first year, and she is doing computer science. So pray them up, guys. Support them. If you still have $20 or $50 or $100 to sponsor a child in our scholarship fund, go ahead, guys. Support a child. You never know. Might be the nurse who holds your hand when you lay in the hospital bed. One never knows. But give these children the opportunity. Don't let, because of financial support, they fall by the wayside. A lot of children give up because they become broken when they fight so hard and there's no support to help them get to the next level. So let's come together and just give them those powerful tools. They work hard, they get the grades, they pass the test, they do everything. Let's not fail them. Let's continue to encourage them to thrive. Because you know what? They are our men and women of tomorrow. They will be our leaders, our prime ministers, hopefully not corrupt ones, but they will be those people, those nurses, those doctors, those teachers, let me say it again, those teachers of tomorrow, those powerful, powerful teachers who will continue to teach all the other professions what they need to know in order to be successful. My people, I love you. I appreciate all your support. Again, this reflection is a little long because I haven't been here for a while. But just know that I love you guys. And I totally, absolutely appreciate you. And I will appreciate you more when you take your little fingers over to each one helps one channel and subscribe, like, and share a video or 2 or more. We have 5 videos. Is it 5 or 4 videos? 4 videos. We have a couple short videos, and we have a couple things on the community page. Watch them, guys. Just get some upliftment. Fill up your tanks with upliftment, and just continue as you share them out to others. You just need to click share. Once you click share, it gives you the options to share them to. If you click on the sign for WhatsApp, you just click it, select 5 people on your WhatsApp page, and just send it. After that, you just need to click one of the persons on your WhatsApp that you sent it to, and then just keep sending it to everybody on your WhatsApp page, and just tell them, subscribe to Miss Bev, support Miss Bev, she deserves it. Love and blessings to all of you. And this Easter week, just live and understand, as Christ, remember that old rugged cross where he died for us, all of us. He died for our sins so that we might have life more abundantly, so that we might have grace, that we can have these things. He did nothing wrong, but yet they crucified him. They gave him vinegar to drink. They pour. He didn't deserve it, but for our sins, he did it. And so that we are here today. So let us continue what he left. Let us continue to love and to care one for another, because that's the best way. It's a good thing. Take care. Enjoy your Easter bun. I might be back with another one tomorrow, because I want to talk about the fingers and this touching screen that we use all the while, and why this might be helpful. So, see you in the next one. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Leave a comment, contribute to the conversation. Miss Bev likes it and will respond. Bye.